We also wanted to do a watch fight with you.
That would have been badass. I would have had I not already. And it was early.
It was an early fight. I was so pissed.
Yeah, it was an early fight.
Yeah,
Where'd you watch it at?
I watched the fights at my coach's. We was at a private party for my friend. It was like a private birthday party. He had the fights shown beforehand. They were pretty good fights. I wasn't like locked in, but you know, I saw moments. Gaethje had an awesome fight. I don't know if y'all watched the card.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the last two fights were awesome.
I think Leon, he really showed he's somebody in there. I love Leon Edwards.
Oh, I like your accent. That's really good.
Look at me now.
What's up, everybody? We're here with Uglyman Joe today.
Uglyman Joe.
On the podcast.
Joe.
He's a fighter for the UFC. You're, what, 5?
I'm like
5-1?
8-3.
Oh, my bad.
8-3. You're good. Yeah, I'm like 8-3 overall, like 16-3, something like that.
Yeah. Is that 16-3 in the UFC or in the?
No, it's just like total, all my fights. I'm like 16.
You started Bellator first, right?
Yeah, I had my debut with Bellator. I had 2 fights with them. So my first 2 losses were both debuts, pro debut, and then UFC debut. And then I recently took a loss to a really good fighter. He's like ranked like 11 now. So Jun Young Park.
I remember that fight.
Yeah, so all my
I thought you were
losses
gonna kick his ass.
I mean, I was beginning to.
That's one fighting ass Korean, isn't it?
Yeah, he's good, man.
Fighting ass
He's a
Korean
good fighter. He's on like a 9-win streak right now. 6 of those. I think like 6-win streak actually.
Did you see Jamie Pickett against Bo Nickel?
Yeah.
Fucked Bo Nickel's a savage.
I mean, he kicked him in the balls and then just like grapple fucked him.
Yeah.
You know, like
yes.
He looked terrible too. Bo Nickel looked absolutely terrible. Jamie, I mean, he didn't look great either. But if you get kneed in the balls, I mean, it's kind of hard.
It's over with.
It's kind of hard to.
It's kind of hard to finish that from there. I mean, y'all wear a cup, obviously, but.
Yeah, but it's still balls.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Squeezed inside of a plastic container holding them. You know what I mean?
I noticed in the PFC they don't wear cups.
Really?
No.
Is that something like is it like a
peak?
Yeah, and peak.
Oh, peak fighting. Yeah, they do.
Man, one guy I seen a few guys they didn't have cups on.
He was looking.
Maybe they just.
I was what do you call that?
Maybe it popped out right when it popped out. You're like, look.
Peter gazing.
Is that like a rule or is it a
Yeah,
fighter
you gotta have a
preference?
cup. No, like when you walk in, the guys who are like, patting you down, they're looking for a cup and a mouthpiece. So I'm pretty sure they do a peak. I fought for peak as well.
Would make
once.
sense.
And,
Did you win in peak?
Yeah.
So what? So peak, you don't sign? Do you sign like contracts with them or?
If you're pro, I don't think you sign a contract as an amateur. I had a pro fight with them before I got in the UFC. It was like an easy ass fight. It was choked the guy in like 20 seconds. I remember walking out and the owner of PFC's like, make it last. I'm like, no way. I like choked that guy in like 20 seconds or something. Like,
fuck that.
like, are you kidding me? You're not paying me enough to stay in there long. Like,
oh, that's funny.
But now do you have a contract with the UFC or
Yeah.
Are you on like a fight by fight or what?
no, I had 4 fights and then now I'm on my 4th. So I need to do something spectacular to get a new one.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So that you're looking to now are you looking to like maybe make a character like maybe a Colby Covington type thing?
No.
Try to put yourself out there and start some beef or
Joe would
something.
just call everybody pussies.
No. Uglyman Joe is his own character, I feel. I mean,
Right.
I do go by Uglyman Joe to a lot of people. A lot of people do just call me Uglyman or, and I feel like when I'm fighting or in like a fight camp specifically for someone, I might be a different version of myself, but it's not like created or anything like that. No, that doesn't really interest me. I don't really like guys like that. Like, I like the whole fighting aspect, the art aspect, the somebody better than you find a way to be better that night aspect. That's what I like.
Yeah.
I'll take another one of those too, actually.
There you go. But I mean, at the end of the day, it is about filling the seats and putting on a show, right?
Correct. Yeah. Which I like fighting, so I feel like I'm pretty entertaining as far as like somebody wanting to watch me fight. I feel like I'm an entertaining fighter. Like I have a lot of submissions, but most of them, I'm not like chasing them. It's kind of just like I fall into it. Like my last win, I ended up like catching dude with the knee and basically slumping him, and then just jumped on him for a choke. So
The Italian guy?
yeah, I think it was Italian. Amadovsky.
Yeah, he's got like a weird, not Italian name, but he's Italian. I remember the fight. You kicked his ass.
Yeah, you know what I mean? But that's kind of like how I fight. Like, I'm fighting with you, and then I'll catch you and put you away. But a lot of these boring guys, they suffer from what you're talking about. Like, it's hard for them to sell a show, or put butts in seats because they're not entertaining.
Man, that's like Kobe, dude. He's not an exciting fighter.
No.
But he's about to face, like, his next fight is going to be Leon Edwards.
No, it's not. Leon said he's not going to fight him.
I seen him call him out. I don't know if Leon accepted it, but I did see him call him out.
That doesn't make any sense to me.
I mean, his last fight was against Kamaru.
Yeah, but it was a year and a half ago.
The time doesn't matter. He's still the number one contender. He's the last one that fought him. It's not like anyone else has beat Kobe. If somebody else beat Kobe, then it's kind of weird. He can't talk. But the only person he's lost to recently was the last champ. So he does kind of have a little leeway to
on
be
paper,
like,
yeah.
He fought him pretty good.
I guess, yeah, on paper.
They fought twice.
8 rounds with Usman. Fuck, he's not
You
dead.
know? And I saw something about like Usman and Leon have like over an hour in the cage together. Like 28 rounds or something crazy like that together fighting. Isn't that crazy?
That's wild.
That is crazy.
Fuck.
Wow.
Joe, how did you get to the UFC? Who put you there? What did you get a call from Dana or his people? Or were you excited? Tell us about that.
I was definitely excited. No, dude, I got with management. I got with Iridium Sports, and they kind of changed the game for me. I was doing good. I was getting good fights. I was winning. I think when I got into the UFC, I was like 5 or 6-0, or in 1 because I lost my debut. I think I was 6-1 or 5-1, something like that. So I ended up getting management because I wanted to get to the UFC and I planned to. So I was getting all these messages, kind of like when you're a senior in high school and you play a sport, you start getting all these like recruiting letters in the mail and stuff. It was kind of like that. I get like all these people jumping into my Instagram and they're just like, hey, I work for this management. We work with this fighter, blah, blah, blah. We'd love to get on the phone with you and see if we can help you. And I got a lot of those messages. So I started looking at them, and the one I picked was Iridium Sports management agency because they had just like so many successful fighters under their name. So I want to be one of those. So they got me into the UFC within like 3 fights, and I think they still allowed me to take some of my own fights too. So it was cool, man. It worked out. They got me through Contender. Actually, I went on 2 of Dana White's shows. I went on Dana White's Looking for a Fight and Dana White's Contender Series, which people don't usually do that. Usually they do one and then they get the chance or they don't, But after winning on Dana White's Looking for a Fight or Dana White's Contender Series, he's like, let me look at him one more time. So he brought me back. We went to Colorado, and it was a great experience, actually. It was with Fury. It wasn't with the UFC. It was with Fury, but it was his show. And I knocked dude out in the first round. I remember he kicked me in the nuts so hard. But, like, going into it, I knew he was going to because I used to train with this guy, and he does a lot of spinning stuff. And I remember telling my coach, like, this guy's going to kick me in the nuts. And he did. So I knocked him clean out. And it was awesome.
Nice.
But, yeah, that's kind of how I got in the UFC. It was management. It was mainly them and me just showing up for the call.
A lot of people would think that you're rich.
Why?
Because, you fight on TV.
Oh.
You fight on TV.
That's funny. Not rich.
Not
I mean, I got money. My bills are paid. I mean, I wish I had more money, but
We all.
Right.
But no.
What's
not
the
rich.
biggest payday from the UFC? Your biggest
Once
payday?
I got 24,000.
For one fight?
Yeah.
God
I think
damn.
I made like 24,000 off of my Amadovsky win.
If you would have lost, would you have got paid 24 or no?
No, if I'd have lost, I'd have probably made like 10 or 12, something like that.
Good fucking shit, man. Fuck.
Just 10 grand just to show up.
Yeah, well, just to make it to the fight.
I mean, yeah, if you were there,
because some
yeah.
people do show up, but they don't make it to the cage. You know what I mean? But yeah,
That's a lot of money.
I got you.
That's good money for a fight.
it's
dude.
it's say if it's 10,000, it's 10,000 to show up, and then another 10,000 to win, not counting any other bonus you may get. So, I mean, it's an honest living. It's a hard living.
It is.
Yeah, I mean, so you get 4 fights, right? And if you were to win all 4 fights, you make 24. You know, it's
What's
about 100
different money for each fight, right?
Each fight it goes up. Win or
Oh,
lose.
so like next fight, if you win the next fight, you'll get more.
And then you'll get
So-
more if you beat.
So when you win, the next fight they give you more. If you lose, it'll just stay the same.
Okay, I like that. That's
You know what I mean?
that's a good that's a good pay scale.
And it's like it's almost like you and your homie, you know what I mean, just like verbally deciding, because if you do super well, you might make like way more next fight,
Because they might get you the bonus too.
Yeah, you might get a bonus, or they just you might be a big name, your name might be getting big, so they'll like throw something on top of there. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool living. The way they pay you is pretty cool. You just randomly get money, like,
It just shows up in your
and then
account
you
the
look
next
at your
day.
email like, damn, why did I get money? And then there's like an email there like, hey, well, such and such,
So is it good enough? Like you don't have to do anything else on the side.
No, because like, you get ambitious when you start making that type of money. You start wanting to do more. So you definitely, in my case, I want more. Like I want a house in the next few years, and things like that. And I can't just make what I make and then just sit still until my next check. You know what I mean? I gotta kind of like do something with that to create something else. And,
Right.
And just have like different incomes coming in, because there's no telling when you fight again. You could, break your ankle next week. You're not gonna lose your contract, but you got to get healthy so you can fight.
Right.
So I teach and I do some security on the side and shit. I try to get money regardless. Yeah.
I like that.
Uglyman Joe, the hustler.
What all kinds? So you do like you do security and you teach what, MMA?
Yeah, I'll teach like self-defense. I'll teach kids like MMA and different arts. Yeah, I got a gaming stream I make some bread off of. And then like social media I make bread off of. Like,
Bro, there was just a kid here that I told him we had a podcast for you today, and he said he plays games with you.
oh no shit, that's funny.
Yeah, he's seen you on
I stream
Twitch?
on Facebook.
Twitch, maybe.
Yeah, I stream on Twitch. I stream on Facebook. I stream on YouTube. But like now, like it's so weird. I was just talking about this with someone. Like basically, all social media is now for me is just like making money and networking. Like it's not just like what it was when I started. Like, just posting some pictures and some cool videos. And
It's became an important tool for you.
it's almost like a tool, yeah, almost like a job, almost like each site like is now offering me different ways to make money. Like it's not just like it's just not a place anymore where you're just like looking at cute girls and posting cool pictures. It's like post videos so you can get this many views, and once you get this many views, now you're just like getting money for each view after that. Like, so you got to keep posting videos to, get views,
Right.
and let that accumulate more dollars for you by the end of the month. Like, you know what I mean? So it's kind of, it's so different.
That's pretty cool. And so that's what's from like Instagram and Facebook. That's what they do. They want you to post reels and content out there.
Yeah, they want you to post reels. They want you to post posts, and like just like regular posts where you put pictures and a caption. Yeah, bro, and they're not even just paying you for likes. They're paying you for views.
Right.
They just want people to look at them, and like they give you like a limit that's so high. Like for example, say you post 10 videos, and if you get more than like 1,000 on each video, every view over 1,000, you make like $0.25, right?
Right.
So say that's, for example, that would be the minimum. Maybe you'd make like $10 if you did that. Well, the max would be like $2,000. is the cap. So it's like, okay, well, if you post like 5 videos a day and each one gets over 1,000, you know what I mean? All those is going to equal to dollars. Every 4 is $1 over 1,000.
Right. So if you get like $1 million on each video is paying you.
Each video you made.
Right.
For every 4 view over a like, you made $1. So if you get to 1 million views, you're like
250 grand.
like just.
But you said there's a cap.
But there is a cap. But the cap varies. You know what I mean? They offer you a deal. They offer you a bonus.
Oh, right.
Hey, activate this bonus. So for the next 30 days, all of your videos that go over 1,000. This is just an example. It's all kinds of different stuff. But each video you post within these 30 days, it goes over 1,000 views. We'll give you this much of $1 for each view that's over 1,000. For example, you know. So you're just like, fuck, I got 30 days to just throw out videos and see if I can get a bunch of likes on each.
And so what kind of videos do you do for content?
I make I just record my training and then I just go in those long, they'll be like 30-minute long videos or, you know, hour-long videos, and I just try and just find interesting moments where I'm like either, you know, doing something not so well and then doing it better later, or I just post some like easy workouts that people could see and be like, oh, I could do that, you know. I do stuff like that, or just like, I don't do sparring videos because that's like valuable, you know, for someone to see like how I fight, you know.
Yeah.
So I mean, I would do that for money, like maybe make an OnlyFans and do like sparring videos and stuff.
Ooh.
That'd be fucking
Ooh.
cool.
But you know what
Or
I
a
mean?
Patreon or something like that.
Something like
yeah.
that. Like, I mean, it's just worth more.
Are you on Patreon?
No, I don't even know what that is.
I'm not either.
No, it's something. We're gonna be on there soon. We're gonna be on there soon. It's kind of like an OnlyFans for podcasters, is what it's what it's been sold to me as.
Do you post a whole podcast or like clips of it?
So what I'm thinking about doing is maybe like we'll post like that first half of the podcast for free on YouTube,
Yeah.
and then the second half, like the full thing will be on Patreon. So to get the full thing, you got to go on Patreon and subscribe, but you can get the
Okay.
first half for free.
Interesting. Yeah, interesting. That'd be cool. I mean, everybody watches podcasts.
That's what
on
I'm thinking.
YouTube,
We'll
but
see how
a lot
it
of people
goes.
are veering away from YouTube, so I could see that.
It's too complicated. They want money.
Hey, you think we should go to Rumble?
Never heard of that either.
It's the one that like Russell Brand and Donald Trump Jr. and all the. It's like
What's
the
it
new
called again?
Rumble. It's the new YouTube.
Yeah, I never heard of that. I was sick to what's popping, you know, like
Oh,
what
yeah,
the
of
people
course.
that you see on the everyday streets use. You know what I mean?
Spotify, YouTube.
TikTok.
Spotify,
TikTok.
YouTube, Facebook's getting up there. That's what I use. I use Facebook.
Are you on TikTok?
Yeah, I'm on TikTok. Yeah.
Yeah,
Follow my TikTok.
do you-
Hey, I'm trying to get to 1,000.
Joe, are you on Twitter?
Yeah, I'm on Twitter.
I gotta follow you on Twitter.
Yeah, Uglyman Joe _UFC.
Twitter's hellacious, isn't it?
Oh, dude, Twitter's a trip. I remember watching like 5 minutes of a porn once, just like thinking like,
Bro, there's
no way
porns.
it's the whole video. I'm
There's-
like watching. I'm like, this is YouTube. There's no way it shows the whole thing.
You can go
Like-
from porn videos to people getting beheaded.
Oh yeah.
You know?
Yeah, back
Twitter's-
to little kids picking flowers.
Yeah, it's like it's so
What
crazy.
the fuck is
And you scroll, and then you're like your aunt's like, I just had a hoagie. You know, and it's like, what's going on
What is
here?
happening? They call it. The kids say they're like Twitter's undefeated.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, Twitter's something else.
Twitter is fucking wild.
I don't use it too much because I feel like it gets to my head. Like,
Oh yeah.
it's just
I like watching those crazy fights on Twitter. Oh man, there's some.
I've been
fucking
watching some interesting fights online
crazy
too.
fights.
It is interesting.
Man, it's crazy. Twitter is where I get my news from.
Nudes.
News.
Oh, I'm like,
Like,
I got
news.
Conspiracy theories.
Well, if like I see something happen on like any kind of social media, and I'm like I want to get to the bottom of it, first place I go is Twitter.
Do you search?
Yeah,
Or
I
you
search it. I search it, and then I look at what like people are talking about it. You know?
I feel you on that. My girl reads the comments on shit, and I don't think I do that enough. I've been starting to read the comments. I'll see something like, what are they talking about? Just kind of scroll through the comments.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
I read the comments.
Dude, I read the comments, especially on like funny videos. You just hop into. Sometimes the comments are funnier than the video itself, dude.
Facts.
Oh man, I'll give you an example. So, Disney just released the trailer for the new Little Mermaid, and the comments on YouTube. Oh my God!
Wait,
dude.
isn't it about a black girl playing
Yes,
Ariel? Okay.
yes. But bro, it's so funny. It's so they'll be on. They were like, I love the part where Ariel says the 2020 election was the safest in the American history. Or they'll be like, I love when Ursula, bro. That's so fucking funny, dude. Because they like make up shit that like wasn't in the movie. Man, oh man, I gotta go. I was just on it earlier today. I gotta.
He's gonna pull his phone out.
Oh, that's all gone. I've been watching a lot of YouTube today.
Travis has been known to watch YouTube. So you ever tripped on acid? Done any shrooms?
I love mushrooms.
Me
I actually
too.
have. I've only tripped on acid once.
Shrooms are better.
I love shrooms.
Shrooms are way better.
I'm actually microdosing.
Right now?
Mm-hmm.
Lucky you. I
He
would
has
do some mushrooms.
badass shrooms, dude. They are fucking gorgeous.
Dude, I'll do some mushrooms right here, right now.
Maybe
Joe
not.
does them, I'll do them.
I didn't.
Somehow
I should
we
have
can do
fucking
some
brought them,
fucking
man.
shrooms. You're tripping.
Fuck, this would be a great fucking podcast.
I would literally do
Look at
shrooms
Joe's
with you.
feet now, man.
Yeah, like I'm
He's
kicking
twitching.
them, like I'm getting excited. Like, that would be awesome.
Hey, I'm gonna bring some. I'm gonna stash some here at the shop just for next time.
Yeah, I don't do shrooms too often, but any chance I get to do some shrooms, bro, I'm on it. I
Shrooms are
love
fun,
that
man.
shit.
Shrooms are fun.
Yeah, I've microdosed and trained before. I remember
What the fuck?
microdosing with some friends one day, and we had been microdosing all day. Just like a gram, maybe a 1.2 here and there.
A gram is
maybe
not a
2.
microdose, homeboy.
Maybe less.
Uglyman
Like,
it is.
like throughout the day, just like I see. So I'll
Like
I
you do a
shred
gram
it
for
up.
the whole day.
What?
Like a gram for the whole day?
Oh, y'all are crazy,
Wait, bro, when I said a microdose, I mean like 0.2.
That's really small, bro. I don't weigh it. I just like get a shroom and shred it up and just get like a little pinch of it and swallow it. You know what I mean? I shred it like in a grinder. Like put it in a weed grinder.
Yeah.
Just fucking throw it back with some water. Less than a gram. Hey, I
That's
don't
a
know.
lot better than the way I do it.
Fuck chewing it, bro.
I just
it gets
eat
all
it.
in your
God,
teeth.
it's gross.
No, I just swallow it whole.
Yeah, no, I scratch your throat and stuff.
No, only for a little bit.
Only for a little bit.
And then it gets to your stomach and it all dissolves anyway.
Yeah.
Shrooms are real fun, man, when you're fishing.
Yeah, swims are super. When you're fishing, that'd probably be the only way to fish and it'd be fun.
We went to Lake Fork where your old lady and Kyle's got that property out there. We
Yeah.
tried shrooms.
Oh man.
Oh, I remember seeing pictures of that, I think.
Oh, it was amazing.
Was
I
it?
caught all the fish.
Didn't y'all have like a fire going at one point?
Yeah, there was a fire going. We had a lot of weed and drinks. And
Yeah, he caught all the fish.
They got
Doesn't-
hungry and
doesn't
left me
matter
down there by
what pole, he was catching the fish.
Willie was?
yeah.
They
As
didn't
soon as
catch
they
it.
left, him and Kyle and AB and everybody left and left me down there by myself and all their poles are up. Dude, as soon as they left, all the poles were just toom.
What the fuck?
And I started reeling these bitches in, bro, and I was tripping.
Were they big? Were you
They
catching
were
big ones?
Fish,
Damn.
fish, I was tripping.
What? Oh,
They came back and I'm tripping balls with all these fish, talking shit. They're fish just flopping on the deck. I'm like,
They come back
look
like,
what I
what
did.
happened? You're like, yo.
It's all me.
He understood the assignment. That's funny. I suck at fishing, dude.
Oh, fish would be
I
great.
don't think I've ever caught a fish.
You and Travis caught about the same amount?
Bro, I try so hard to be a fisherman, man. It's fucking.
Fuck fishing.
This
It
guy
is not
cannot
something
do
I'm
it.
good at, dude.
I feel like there's plenty of good fishers. They don't need one more.
I try so hard, man.
He does, poor guy. Poor guy couldn't catch a fish if his life depended on it.
He got the hat and everything.
I know.
Got the hat.
Yeah, man.
Hat
It's the
and-
crazy thing. This is my grandpa's. My grandpa was actually a striper guide down in Lake Texoma.
Supposed to be in his blood.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he did this for a living. Shit, skip this
I
generation.
think I finished mine too.
One good thing about Travis, though,
Thank you.
that son bitch can catch some turtles.
Yeah, I'll get rid of all the turtles.
If you got
You eat
turtles on
turtle?
your property, Travis will come get them.
Do you
Do
eat
it.
turtle?
I don't eat turtle. No, what we do is we just cut the heads off and throw them on the bank.
Because they eat the fish. They're no good.
They're really, there's too many turtles.
I went to a restaurant in Houston. They had turtle on the menu.
Did you try it?
No, I thought about it. I like frog legs. I'll order frog legs.
Frog
They
legs
had
are
that on
great.
the menu too.
frog legs are great.
And I almost ordered the frog legs.
Did you say this was Houston?
Frog legs are great.
Have you ever checked out the Turkey Leg Hut in Houston?
No, I haven't, but I actually know the owner
Do
on
you
like
really?
social media. I don't think I've ever met him or talked to him, but
He's got a fucking crazy car collection.
dude, card collection?
Car.
Oh, vehicle collection,
Yes,
really?
He's got some shit, dude.
You know, he has some very weird turkey legs.
Yeah, they're $40.
Are they?
Yeah, they're
I'm not
$40.
surprised. He fucking loads it up. I've seen posts on Instagram, and it's like the food's bulging over the styrofoam.
Yep.
It better be.
Is he at the
$40.
fair? When they come to the
Not
fair?
The fair usually does like local places, doesn't
So
it?
on the weekends in Houston, bro, this place, Turkey Leg Hut, has a line wrapped around the fucking building. Like literally, people are lined up to spend $40 on these turkey legs, and they're pretty good.
Well, Houston's known for their food trucks.
Houston is known for their food trucks.
Food trucks are just homeless restaurants.
Yeah. Well, you know what? That's true because we just went to Houston for my son's spring break, and I had been raving about a food truck. Like I just had to get one, so we found like a food truck parking lot where there was probably like 10 different food trucks. So we wanted to order from not each one, but a couple of the different ones and get different things. Dude, when we got there, there's like so many just hood ass people out there just hustling, just walking around like
They're doing the
one
thing,
guy's
too.
one guy has like a board with like 3 bottle caps. And he's like,
That's Houston.
and I
He's like,
remember
find the BB.
the moment I walk up, because I'm with a white girl, you know, my fiance's white, and he just thought, I guess he could get me.
Yeah.
He walks over and he's spinning the things, and I remember at one point after he's done spinning them, he like slightly lifts one up a little bit, but made it look like he did it by accident. And I'm like, you're about to hustle me. I'm good, bro. You probably stayed out here all day doing this, and you think that I'm going to believe you did that by accident? You accidentally slipped up and showed me where it was? Nah, bro, I'm good. You know what I mean? So we're walking around just like black people everywhere, just hood people, just fucking making me so uncomfortable. Not that they're black, but just that they're all walking around hustling. Like, but my problem is they're hustling each other. I remember one guy comes up to me trying to do a hustle. I'm like, nah, I'm good, bro. And next thing you know, the guy behind me starts trying to hustle him. I'm like, what the fuck?
We got Joseph Holmes here on the podcast.
I'm like, bro, y'all tripping, bro. And my kid, he's just so innocent. So he's out here, you know, just having a blast. Like, this other kid kind of walks up, and first thing this other kid does is start throwing rocks at him. I'm like, yo, whoa. I'm like, babe, we need to get out of here. I was like, honestly, I will walk you to the car. She's like, I would, but I don't want to split up. I'm like, holy.
What was that out there?
Bro, it was like a food truck area. There's like 10 food trucks, but you don't want to go there unless you're very confident in your safety, you know, like, because you could just say the wrong thing to someone and he might just, you never know. You know what I mean?
think you're probably the safest person there, really.
Well, I mean, I didn't really feel unsafe.
Yeah.
It was a little just like, come on, you didn't see that guy trying to hustle me? You're not going to get me, bro. Like, let me just get my food.
Get my food from this truck. That's funny. God damn.